The Scandal Sheet Collection, Volume 2. Written by Jess Michaels. Narrated by Danielle O'Farrell. My Fair Viscount. The Scandal Sheet, Book 4. Written by Jess Michaels. Narrated by Danielle O'Farrell. My Fair Viscount. Chapter 1. Scandal most foul is its society due to the recent death of a certain Viscount. It seems that while his heir, a beloved nephew, was making preparations to take the title, he discovered a shocking family secret. The bachelor Viscount was, in fact, legally married years ago to an unaffiliated, lady may be too generous a title. And even more shocking, the Viscount seems to also have a son, a true heir who will usurp the other in his position. This man will apparently be revealed when the season begins in just a short few weeks. How this person will be accepted by good society remains to be seen. But one cannot expect that such a man should be seen as an equal to those of rank. Not unless he proves himself. David Shaw looked up from the paper that had been slammed down on the table before him and watched as his cousin Richard stormed across the breakfast room, hands waving as he shouted almost incoherently. He allowed for the commotion for a moment before he lifted a hand. "Cool, Richard, you're giving my head a spin," he said as he shook his head with a chuckle that made his recently discovered cousin's cheeks darken with even more angry colour. "Why are you shouting the house down?" Richard pointed at the paper with an accusatory finger that shook with his upset. "You read that rag, didn't you? They may not use names, but everyone will know that it's about your father, about me, about you." David shrugged. "So?" Richard blinked. "The paper all but explicitly said that you are not to be accepted into good society, my lord." David flinched at the use of the title he hadn't asked for. The trouble that came with it almost wasn't worth the blunt it brought to his pockets. To his mother's life. Almost. He rose from the table with another shrug. "Hate to remind you, mate, but you're the one who found me. You could have just hid the proof and taken the spoils." Richard's brow wrinkled, and the confusion on his face almost made David laugh. He was such a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?